started my second month owning this car. Bought it in very, very, very beginning of September, and it's now the end of the first week of October. Yesterday, I got my first speeding ticket. It's been a few years. I mean, I got them occasionally. You know, every few years, basically, I would get them with the Honda Civic, because I drove that the way I drive this car. Or I should say, I tried to drive the Civic the way I drive my Challenger. The Challenger, of course, is actually capable of doing it. So, yeah, occasionally the cops would catch me in the Civic. But I find it suspicious that only a month in to owning this thing, I've got a ticket. And I wasn't driving any faster, honestly, than I would have on that particular road in that condition driving my Civic. And I've definitely passed cops before driving faster than I should have in the Civic, and they just didn't notice me. So the timing of this ticket definitely makes me think that the cop saw, you know, a hot rod red Dodge Challenger and turned on his instant on radar and caught me, because I have this Uniden DFR, I might get those letters wrong, 6 laser radar detector. I've only had that for, I don't know, like 2 weeks. And it catches, oh shit. It catches more automatic doors with their radar to sense people than it does cops. And that's because cops, their strategies aren't to just sit there with their radar on all day, most of the time. I'm learning that their main strategy to defeat radar detectors is to keep it off until unless you're in a speed trap where you're undercover and you can really kind of defeat the radar just by being sneaky, or driving with it off and then triggering it when you see somebody that you think might be speeding, because they've got all these different mounted cameras and radar on their car at like every corner, so that they can catch you pretty easily just by driving past you. You're going the opposite way. That's what it was. I was driving the road, driving it fast, not too fast, but, well, not to me. And there was some cars coming the other way. And my radar detector wasn't going off. And then I saw the cop. I'm like, oh crap. So I started slowing down. And right then, my radar detector goes... I'm like, oh shit. There's no way he didn't catch me doing something over the speed limit, even though I was already slowing down. I should have slammed my brakes instead of just slowed slowly. And I pass him, he passes me, and I'm looking in my rearview mirror, and sure enough, his lights turn on, and I'm like, oh, crap. A month in. Yeah, it's going to be expensive, especially since I have to... There's no way I'm going to just pay the ticket. I'm going to do the whole having it reduced to a non-moving violation, which there's court costs and I have to pay a lawyer. I found a firm online that does so much of it just automated. Like, I don't have to do much but pay them $100 on top of the ticket and on top of the court costs. So it will probably be about $300 all told. That's my guess. Don't like that. I'm still paying off my credit card from a number of expenses related to this car. Yeah, I was looking forward to getting that paid off quickly so that I could start paying down the car quickly and maybe also start doing some mods. But, you know, that's life. You know, you buy a car like this, everybody tells you that it's red, it's a sports car, it's a muscle car. Cops are going to profile you They're going to target you. I hoped that they were wrong, but I suspected they weren't. And now I'm pretty darn sure that they're not wrong. It's, I guess, what you pay for if you're going to drive the way I do, and I don't know how to drive any other way, really. I can't be that person that's just riding the brake and being fearful of what speed I'm going. Can't do it. People wondered why I didn't change my habits when I would get tickets in the Honda Civic. And I told them, I consider those tickets a tax to drive the way I want. That was a cheeky answer. But it was kind of true. Like, as much as those tickets cost, especially if you're going to do the whole keeping them off your record, which I think is an absolute must if you want to keep your license and you don't want those insurance premiums to go up. You know, it's you got to sort of just accept that, or live like a coward, live in fear of the speed limit. I just can't do it. I was really hoping that buying a top end in terms of performance, not top end for price, but top end radar and laser detector. I was hoping that that was going to save me from these kinds of things. But I wasn't aware of just how efficient cops could use their instant on radar. You know, I thought it would be a little more difficult than that, but apparently the system inside their car is so easy, just like press a button and catch you. That sucks. That really sucks. So I'm looking into some options, I think. There's something called Veil. That wouldn't have saved me this time, but it might save me from laser and those red light cameras that try to capture a license plate. You basically spray it, or not spray it, you apply it. It's like it's this liquid, this radar absorbing, laser absorbing liquid that you put a coating over your lights and your license plate. And those are the areas, supposedly, I'm not sure, I have to look into this a bit more, but those are the areas, supposedly, that laser will try and get you the most. It's your lights there, sort of target those things. I'm not sure if that's true. I'm going to look into this more, but it's like $100 for this liquid that you can apply to any car you want. Keeps your license plate from being read by the automated systems. I think even those red light cameras that might catch you not stopping properly, I think they'll hide your license plate from those. I'm not sure. Again, a lot of research needs to be done before I condone the use of these things or condone the buying of these things. Yeah, but that's me with a speeding ticket that's gonna hit me hard, but not too hard, hopefully. They call it a Arrest Me Red, this kind of car. I can understand why. That's the sound. That's my Uniden. Challenger is behind me. I'm confused by that. He should have taken longer. I hope he doesn't want to race me. It is raining cats and dogs today. It's a little light right now, but the roads are slick. But I'm surviving. I actually enjoy every time the weather changes in this car. So far it's just been rain every now and again, but I enjoy it because it allows me to, you know, explore what the car is capable of in various conditions. I'm used to driving Honda Civics, which is front-wheel drive. And everybody's always told me rear wheel is a nightmare for winter, rain, any kind of slick conditions. well, I don't believe in nightmares, except the ones that I generate. And so, I enjoy these kinds of conditions, because I get to see what my car is capable of, see what I'm capable of. You know? I don't drive super fast, but I definitely push it just to see where I start to lose control. I find that vital to understanding yourself and your vehicle better. Pushing things just enough to understand what's expected, what you should do, what you shouldn't do. And so far, even with the lots of rain we've gotten today, and the driving I've done today, my car hasn't really been bad. You know, it hasn't done anything that I wouldn't kind of expect a Hemi to. I mean, there's a lot of power in those back wheels, but so long as I'm not flooring it, my car is staying on the ground. I think with winter coming, I'll be fine. You know, it's all about getting a feel for your car. Every car struggles. But the trick is not freaking out when you start to lose traction, which has always been something that I've been good at. You know, I pushed my Honda on black ice roads faster than all the other traffic, you know, knowing full well that I was going to slide a little bit. The trick is to deal with it, you know, to not freak out, to hold your course, make just the subtlest of adjustments, and you regain your traction and you keep going. I think that's what's going to happen with this car. It's not going to be nearly as bad as people say. That's my hope. We shall see. And we shall see about that ticket and any future tickets. I'm going to try to adjust my habits now that I know how easy a cop can defeat my radar detector. I think I'll be. See, that's the problem. Is I was relaxed a little bit. My radar detector made me feel protected, like a cop isn't going to sneak up on me, even though I knew that it's not a cop detector, it's a radar detector. It will only detect radar if it's on. But I still felt confident. I felt like this is going to be good. I can not fear so much. Now I know that I need to be just as vigilant as I was beforehand. Vigilant about those cops, vigilant about slowing down when a cop could be right around the corner, slowing down when I see a cop or potential cops in amongst traffic. You know, just be cautious. God, I hope that saves me from more of these things. Alright, well that's my review on that. That wasn't a review on a ticket. Oh, that's my experience though. Stay safe out there, people, and stay thirsty.